Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interphase Video, presents the 171st Annual Fairfield County Fair. Also brought to you by Krile Communications, Park National Bank, Dagger Law, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Parks, Fair Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, Buckeye Lake Marina, The Frame Shop, Fairfield Medical Center, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Buckeye Toyota, and FOLTZ Ag Enterprises.
I am Nancy Myers, the president of the Fairfield Agricultural Society Board. On behalf of the board, we would like to welcome back to the Fairfield County Fair 2021. Yes. We are back and excited to celebrate a full fair. They call it the last and the best fair in the state, and it still is. The fair, it means fond childhood memories, historical buildings, Mount Pleasant, riding on the rides, playing the games, and eating all the fair food you can eat. And, oh yes, the cane toss. Yes, can't forget that. The first time you met your boyfriend or girlfriend, showing your 4-H and FFA projects, and sitting around in the barn sharing the stories with your friends. As an adult, you shared many memories with your children, like bringing a pie to be judged, or bringing the tallest weed or best dress. Our first fair was held right here in Lancaster the second week of October, 1851. Now we have 68 acres on which 49 buildings stand. These are necessary accessories for the use and convenience of the exhibitors and you guys, the visitors, who annually attend this exposition. The physical growth of this organization can be measured, but no one is competent to recount its contributions during the past 171 years to the development and improvement of the community. So have fun, make memories, and enjoy your time at our fair. Okay? Okay, now, if everyone would please stand for our invocation given by Reverend Dr. John Davison, and remain standing for a national anthem sung by Miss Debbie Wright.
We pray. O Lord our God, we remember your mercies which are new for us every day. Great is your faithfulness. We give you thanks for the varied gifts you have bestowed upon the residents of Fairfield County, and you continue to provide for our ongoing care. You alone bless the earth to make it fruitful, bringing forth in abundance whatever is needed to support our lives. Be with us during this fair. Protect our citizens and fairgoers. Bless the participants of this fair, especially the work of farmers and those who labor to bring food to our table. Grant to them seasonable weather that they may gather in the fruits of the earth in abundance and proclaim your goodness with thanksgiving. And now, O Lord, bless us during this time of this continuing pandemic. Let not the hearts of your people despair or our faith in you fail us. We give thanks for the continued work and blessings of the medical personnel and first responders. Sustain and comfort them and direct all their efforts that they might receive your strength and compassion to minister to those in need. Touch those afflicted with COVID and all who are ill with your healing hand. Graciously bring an end to this pandemic that we might find relief and restoration. We ask this in the name of our Savior, Jesus. Amen.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, I would like to also introduce our senior board members and our fair manager, Jim Marcinko. Would you guys all please stand up?
Yeah.
Without all the work that these guys and gals do, believe me, you would not be having a fair. So they do a lot of work. And then I would also like to thank our junior fair board. How about standing up over here? Thank you, guys. They work endlessly getting the junior fair up and running. And we are very proud of these young adults and all the work that they do. So thanks to all of you. Okay, we are excited to honor our veterans and military that are serving now. And Park Russell is here, I hope. Okay, the Veterans Service Director to do these honors.
Good morning, Fairfield County. Park Russell is probably the nicest thing I've been called in a long time. My name's Mike Gavin. We are here to celebrate the veterans. They have signed a paper to be the first ones in, the gentlemen, the ladies that are veterans. So we thought it fitting that they be the first day of the fair, should be Veterans Appreciation Day. And besides that, it was the only day left. So that's why we have Veterans Appreciation Day on Monday, the first day of the fair. So I believe we will give a salute to every branch of the service with a little medley. And when your branch is up, please stand up and be recognized. I believe that's the Army. Marine Corps. The Navy. Air Force. Coast Guard. Okay, thank you. And as you see the veterans around the fairgrounds today, thank them for their service.
Lender, craftsman, dog dead. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Life is unpredictable. That's why estate planning is important. Estate planning provides you comfort and peace of mind knowing that you're taking care of your loved ones and ensuring your legacy lives on just as you envisioned. You lived a life that is beautifully and uniquely yours. You deserve an estate planning attorney who understands that and creates a plan as unique as you and in the best interest of your loved ones. You deserve the local, trusted, experienced attorneys at Dagger Law.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
The team at Krile Communications is proud to support all of the participants in this year's Fairfield County Fair. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments. Krile is celebrating more than a decade of helping to harness creativity and communication to connect our community. To learn more or to contact Krile Communications, check them out on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, or visit them at krilecommunications.com.
Okay, we have several guests today, and our first one is the Honorable Tim Schaefer, State Senator of District 20. Senator?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and hello, Fairfield County. What a great day and what a great week we have for the Fairfield County Fair. And it's such an honor to be here. Fair Board and Junior Fair Board, what an honor it is to serve right along with you. I know you all do the heavy lifting and all the great work on Ohio's greatest county fair, and it's so nice to see Virgil Strickler here, who's in charge of the Ohio State Fair and also a Fairfield County native. So let's hear it for Virgil. He's done well, and he does well for us in the Ohio State Fair, and I'm so glad too. I want to say thanks to Governor Mike DeWine for working with the legislature back in January and February. We had a lot of talks with his office, with him, and finally a formal letter that we sent to him asking him to open Ohio's county fairs. And it started wonderfully with the Pickaway County Fair, one of the first in the state, and now we're wrapping up with the awesome Fairfield County Fair. So I'm pleased to bring you greetings from the Ohio State Senate, and it says, on the occasion of the 171st fair opening, since its inception in 1851, the Fairfield County Fair has offered area residents the opportunity to showcase the unique aspects that make it known as the last and best of the season. All those involved with this extraordinary event, past and present, have given freely of their time and energy to uphold the community pride and ensure continued success of this celebration. Thank you very much. God bless you, and have a great fair week.
Okay, Virgil, you're not going to get away without talking. So, he has served as the longest-running general manager in the history of Ohio Expo Center and State Fair. Virgil, come on up.
So much, Nancy. I appreciate this. Boy, is it great to be back home in Fairfield County, and I have to watch myself because I almost cry every time. My father was on the fair board for 30-some years, and I was so thankful that I got to grow up here at the Fairfield County Fair. I will say this, that the only thing I do to represent our whole great state is to look at all of our junior fair people, and they deserve a big round of applause. And I can't thank enough the parents, all the parents that are involved. I'm very fortunate to have Fairfield Countyans that work with me. Senator Tim Schaefer is on our commission at the State Fair. Angela Kryle's out here. Angela Kryle is on our commission. Let's give her a great big round of applause. And I'd like to thank Doug Leith, too. He helps up there every year with all the things that we do in agriculture. But anyway, I'm so proud that I'm able to be the general manager from Fairfield County of the Ohio State Fair, and I want to thank everybody and thank the board of directors. And Nancy, thank you for all your great leadership. Thanks so much.
Virgil, I have to keep moving this up and down. I'm not tall enough. Okay, our commissioners, we want to really thank these guys, Steve Davis, David Levacy, and Jeff Fix. And on behalf of the board, guys, we would like to thank you for everything you have done and how it has impacted our fair. We have a fair board member, Cheryl Ricketts, who would like to come up and give them some presentations.
So, we're going to have a couple of presentations in a few minutes that look at people that have served the legacy of the fair, that have been longtime participants and contributors. And from a standpoint of looking back, we're always so thrilled to have people that have contributed over the years. We have numbers of people that have contributed 30, 40, 50 years. It's also important and critical to have people that are looking forward to the future and partnering with us to say, how do we continue this great legacy and take it to the next level? So it's my privilege this morning on behalf of the Fair Board to say thank you to the commissioners for reaching out to us and saying there are some federal funds that we can direct because of the fair's impact on economic development and on tourism to continue to make this an even better, more exciting place, not only during the fair week, but throughout the fair. And so I happened to grab a plaque that's going to go to Steve Davis, and what it says is, in appreciation for your support of the Fairfield County Fair, the last and the best in the state, and our renewed partnership to ensure the legacy and tradition continues for generations to come, on behalf of the Fairfield County Ag Society Board of Directors on October 11th. And it is a picture. We partnered with local store, the Frame Shop, to come up with this, and one of our local photographers that's a part of the Mount Pleasant Club, photography club. So it's a picture of the fair, and from Mount Pleasant. So Steve, thank you. Dave Levacy. Thank you. Jeff Fix. And while these three gentlemen have amazing vision and passion for our county, it also takes hiring amazing staff to have that actually come to fruition. And so I can't tell you, they created the vision of how the grant could potentially be used or partnered with us to create that. And then the person that has been driving the charge to help us start to use that money appropriately and successfully making sure we get it is Carrie Brown and her staff. So we also want to thank Carrie Brown for all her work. She's kind of our representation of all the amazing employees that there are in Fairfield County, and we're so delighted to work with all of you. And Carrie, thank you for your support.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Cheryl is such a dynamic leader, and I appreciate her so much. There's a work group that's been working on the grand opening. It was with Cheryl and Jim Marcinko and Nancy Meyer and Ani Cordell. Thank you so much for all your work. It's going to be a great fair.
So what a privilege it is to be here today. And we have a presentation, and I'd like my cousin, Jim Marcinko, to come up, please. I told Jim I'm able to see him at least once a year, and that's usually at the fair. So congratulations to the Fairfield County Fair Board. And you know, what terrific work you guys all do. You know, it's basically you devote a lot of time and energy and sacrifice to make this the best fair in Ohio. Is that correct? That is absolutely true. So, you know, I remember, you know, through my whole life, starting as a young person, probably one of the most exciting times of my life was attending this fair. And as we remember the 4-H'ers, and you know what, matter of fact, the commissioners and I, we were able to attend the auction for the animals last year at the fair, and you know, it was okay, but it wasn't great. This year it's going to be great. Is that correct? That is absolutely true. I also have to remember when I was in the 4-H, and the first year I showed, I had a swine, and probably one of the most embarrassing things of my life was my pig got loose. And we chased it all over the fairgrounds for about 2 hours. And of course, I didn't win for showmanship. For some, I don't know why that was the case, but you know, again, you know, what a terrific job. You know, we're able to help the Fair Board and Fairfield County Fair because of the economic impact. And you know, you took a big hit last year, and so you know, we want to be as helpful as we can, because from an economic standpoint, this is a major driver for Fairfield County. Yeah, and you know, talking about the track here, you know, we took all the bumps out. I shouldn't say we, the Fair Board did, and made the track a better place for the sulky racing and so on and so forth. So again, I want to congratulate all the people who worked to make the 171th fair the greatest ever. And you know, I promise you it will not rain this week. I promise you. And so if it does, my number's unlisted, so congratulations, everyone. Thank you for everything you do.
Good morning, folks. I appreciate you all coming out here for a really old fair and a really new beginning. And when I mention new beginning, I'm talking about the relationship between the Fairfield County Board of Commissioners office and the Fair Board. I hope, I know it's the Ag Society, but I say Fair Board, so. But I hope that if ever in the future, this year and any year, if you all see a way that we can be helpful to you, I know that we would want to do that. In fact, I don't know, almost a little bit embarrassed that we haven't been better partners in the past. And I'm really thankful that an opportunity arose for us to express our appreciation for the fair. When I say that, I mean, we all need dates on the calendar. We need those, that day off we look forward to maybe, or maybe it's a date with someone that you enjoy hanging out with, or a little vacation or something. We need to have those dates on the calendar to look forward to. And I was born and raised here and lived here my whole life, and I always look forward to the fair, but I gotta tell you, I kind of started to take it for granted until last year. And I needed this morning, I need this fair, and I need to be with you all, and I'm so thankful to be able to do that. Thank you all very much for having us today. Commissioner Fix wants to say a few words.
They always like to have a little fun at my expense. I am not a Lancaster native. I'm not a Fairfield County native. I grew up in the north end of Columbus, and the only fair that I knew growing up was going down to the Ohio State Fair and having a great time. I've recently, now that I'm part of the county commission, been coming to the Fairfield County Fair, and I'm kind of sad that I missed it all those years, because the point of all this really is to have some fun. And I'm a little disappointed that the corn dog stand isn't open already this morning, because that's one of the big reasons that my family and I come down here. I'm looking forward to the auction. Doug Leith, I see you over there. I'm hoping you're kind to the commissioners when it comes time for the auction again this year. Look, this is a great event. All of Fairfield County should be proud. It's part of my personal mission to bring the folks from Pickerington and Violet Township down this way, because they don't know what they're missing. So we're gonna do that this year and for years ahead, and I'm looking forward to a great fair this year. Thank you all very much.
Thanks to all of you guys. Thanks so much. Okay, Jim Marcinko, would you like to still come back up here again? He's our fair manager and treasurer. He is going to be presenting our 2021 Russell Ault Award for Jeff and Janet Graff.
I'm Jim Marcinko, the fair manager, and this Russell Ault Award is named for Mr. Ault, that was Secretary, Fair Manager of the Fairfield County Fair for 50 years, and Director of Fairfield County Ag Society for 56 years. Mr. Ault was involved in bringing and constructing many of the antique buildings we have on our fairgrounds today. Mr. Ault was a member of the first class to be inducted into the OFMA Hall of Fame. And it's with that thinking and with great pride that today the Agriculture Society presents the Russell Ault Award to Jeff and Janet Graff. They owned and operated Ruth's Restaurant for 28 years. Jeff and Janet hosted the lunch for our Fair Board meeting, or reorganization meeting, every November for as long as I'd been on the board. And it was always a great meal. The Ag Society wants to thank Jeff and Janet for all their support over the years. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. I heard the award, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. We're really honored. It was a privilege to serve the people in Fairfield County and to serve the Fair Board for all their hard work. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thanks again.
Okay, we have Dave Banson out here, our past Fair Board member, manager. He will present the Concessionaire Award. And we have the vendor is the Great Waffles right underneath the grandstand. So make sure you try them out. The Pierce family.
Thank you, Nancy. It's an honor and a privilege to be back to the greatest fair in the state of Ohio, and I would put the Fairfield County Fair up against any fair in the United States of America. All of the traditions that are here Where else can you go and visit a one-room schoolhouse, take memories back to what an old country store looked like, what an old gas station was? All of those things are very, very important to our tradition. And one of the traditions of the Fairfield County Fair are the great, great vendors that we have to serve the public. It's an honor for me to present to the Pierce family. I know your father would be honored as being one of the oldest concessions to serve you, the public, at the great Fairfield County Fair.
Thank you. I'm Tom Pierce. This is my sister Cindy. We are the third generation owners of Pierce's Sugar Waffles. Our grandfather first started exhibiting here in 1912. We believe we're the oldest family-owned concession still in operation. We have the third, fourth, and fifth generations working for you at this fair, and we look forward to serving you for many more years to come. Thank you.
Okay, we have some outstanding young ladies out here this morning. Our 2021 queen in attendance, and our last year's queen, Hannah Henry, is going to introduce them. And Hannah has been a really busy girl all summer long. She has represented our state fair, our fair, all over the state. So I'm sure if you talk to her later, she's have a lot of stories to tell you. So she's going to introduce these girls. Thank you.
Good morning, Fairfield County. I am Hannah Henry, and I'm currently serving as the Junior Fair Board President. I am so excited to introduce you to our newly crowned royalty, the 2021 Fairfield County Fair second attendant, Samantha Hurst. The 2021 Fairfield County Fair first attendant, Lexi Heim. And your 2021 Fairfield County Fair Queen, Hannah Somm. Congratulations, ladies, and I look forward to having a great fair this year.
Thank you, guys. Okay, Dr. Carrie Brown, our Fairfield County Administrator, would like to recognize our first responders and medical personnel. Carrie?
To the Junior Fair Board members, I just want to take a moment and say how much I appreciate you for your leadership and for the leadership that you're going to show in the future. Just it's tremendous to see the kind of leaders that we have in your participation, and thank you to the Agricultural Society Board as well. Now, a massive round of applause, please, for our first responders, for our medical personnel, for the essential workers. Just massive round, massive. From our hearts, we show you gratitude during the pandemic and during every day for how you were there for us during your emergencies and the things that we are experiencing in Fairfield County. We appreciate you so much. Part of the wonderful part of being in the fair is just the way we're able to be with family and friends and just celebrate together, and it's good to have those moments. I'd like to recognize one individual who is worthy of extraordinary recognition based upon her service with the Health Department and the Emergency Management Agency. The person I'd like to recognize, the EMA personnel, is Tiffany Nash. And if she's here today, I'd like to be able to give her this particular presentation. She does not know this is happening. So give her a tremendous round of applause. for her extraordinary dedication during the COVID-19 pandemic, both working for the health department and for the emergency management agency. We recognize her for her dedication, her loyalty, and for her care and compassion. Ms. Tiffany Nash.
She's right. I had no idea. So I just want to thank everybody for hanging in there. This has been extremely tough, and we do this together. Relationships have been shattered in some respects, but hopefully out of all of this, we can come together stronger. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to have a food drive this year. I'm sure you've heard of all this. And it's called the Stock the Trailer, which I am sure you've been talking about this. I'm hoping you're getting ready to put all that food in these trailers. Connie Smith from our Fair Board would like to explain how this is going to work for us through this week.
Good morning, everyone. You know, a few months ago, my good friend Leland Tinklepaw from Farm Credit Service came to us and he said, we want to do something a little bit extraordinary because we know that everyone is struggling, whether it's your next door neighbor, whether it's someone in a classroom or neighbors just trying to help out neighbors. And you know, I heard y'all talk about how important this fair is, but I think the most important thing about this fair is it's about community. And community means you partner with other folks. Community means you get together and you put your heads together. And then for us that are a little bit on the, we've been to the fair a few years, then you get a bunch of kids involved. And you figure out how you can make something work. So Leland, would you come up and tell these folks how this food drive came about?
Morning, everyone. As Connie said, Leland Tinklepaw. I have the privilege to serve as a financial officer for Farm Credit here in the great county of Fairfield County. When I was first asked to come up here and speak, I spent all this time writing this long speech, and then Connie throws this on me that she's just going to ask for a quick little statement from us. But really, I want to take this time to kind of thank Connie, thank Stan, the Ag Society, the Junior Fair Board, and everybody here for participating. But this event is really designed for Farm Credit and Rural First to give back to the community we serve. So everybody, if you guys are visiting the fair, please bring some type of non-perishable food item. Donate. We're going to fill the trailer. All of those food items are going to get donated to our local food bank. The fair, for just participating, Farm Credit has donated $500. All of the fairs that participated in the eastern half of Ohio here, the winner of that, the first place, will be awarded $5,000. Second place is $3,500 and third place is $1,500. But all of that money is going to go right back to the fair. So again, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for the privilege to allow us to participate and again serve the community here. So thank you.
Well, let me be really clear about a couple things. All that prize money that Leland talked about, the $500, your fair board decided to donate back to the kids. So the 4-H club, the FFA chapter, or the Boy Scout troop or Girl Scout troop, which all encompasses junior fair, they're all competing by weight as to how much food we can get. We have blessing boxes at all of our entrances for you to drop off your donations. If you have a Girl Scout troop you like to support, if you have a Boy Scout troop you'd like to support, you like to write that on the top of the can or write that on your bag. We're going to keep those separate. Our big wagons are at Ed Sands and over by the alpaca display in the dairy barn. And then we're going to weigh those out. Those kids are going to get that money. Our goal is 10,000 pounds. And by the way, green beans weigh the most, just in case. Okay, no boxes of macaroni and cheese, only canned food. So 10,000 pounds is what we're trying to do. If we happen to win that $5,000, we're going to spend that right back on these kids. It doesn't go for anything that Senior Fair particularly needs more than improving the conditions and the way to identify the animals here at the county fair. And then the other component of this, when we as a Senior Fair Board thought we couldn't do one more thing to prepare this fair, it's a little hard to think about getting everything in place and then thinking about a canned food drive. So we asked our junior leader, President Lily Dennis, to work with us. And Lily, tell me why the junior leaders thought it was important to do a canned food drive.
Hello. Hello. As Connie said, my name is Lily Dennis, and this year I am serving as the 2021 Junior Leader President. The junior leaders came upon this idea from our leader, Aubrey Fowler, and we thought this was such a good idea because not only will we be helping our community, we're also giving back to our 4-H FFA chapters and 4-H clubs, as well as all of our exhibitors at the fair, and helping out our community members, classmates, and friends and family with the canned food that we'll be donating back to the community.
Okay, y'all, if that doesn't tug at your heartstrings to bring your canned food donations, I don't know what will. To our commissioners, if that isn't our next generation, I don't know who is. Thank you very much.
Okay, are you ready to get this fair started? Yeah. Yes. And we will have the corn dog station open. Okay, Travis Markwood, president of the chamber, has brought the ribbon and the scissors for us, and they're going to have our junior fair board members and some of the queens come up, and they're going to get this ribbon cut.
Okay, on behalf of the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to congratulate the Senior Fair Board and the Junior Fair Board. Thank them for all their hard work and dedication in making this year's fair happen. Without further ado, let's open up the 171st Fairfield County Fair.
There's some big scissors.
All right. Thank you. We are officially open for business. So enjoy your day. And thanks for coming to the 2021 Fairfield County Fair. Thank you.
Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interphase Video, presents the 171st Annual Fairfield County Fair. Also brought to you by Krile Communications, Park National Bank, Dagger Law, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Parks, Fair Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, Buckeye Lake Marina, The Frame Shop, Fairfield Medical Center, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Buckeye Toyota, and FOLTZ Ag Enterprises.